three at the end.
Yeah, I'm so happy for him. I ain't gonna lie, that was fun as hell. Just glad he had the confidence to take it. Honestly, he's a great player, and he's just gonna keep showing it.
Yeah, just on that note, obviously, Coach had the confidence in him to go to him down the stretch. In this kind of environment, he hasn't been put in that situation too much for you guys. What was your just confidence in him down the stretch?
I feel like it was great. It's early in the season. You got to figure out what works and pull it through. We're playing against teams that are trying to figure us out. A lot of focus on me and Henry, so it was smart to give him the advantage and give him the ability to show what he can do.
What's it been like for you to get more attention consistently? I know Hubert talked a lot about your ability to impact the game in so many different ways, but what's it like to get doubles and get more attention offensively? What does it feel like?
Honestly, it's just something to figure out. I don't really I missed shots today that I should not have missed, I'm not gonna lie, just in and out, missing layups and stuff like that. But we won the game, so I'm not really tripping off of it. But just knowing where the stuff is coming from, watching more film prepare, and just having my teammates communicate with me, and also the coaches to let me know where it's coming from.
Hubert mentioned that these past few practices in particular, you guys have been working on a lot of late game situations. Without giving away any secrets, obviously. What were some of the things that you guys worked on that you feel like are really important?
Just details, just screening, communicating, being physical. Just simple stuff that we should do.
I'm curious, it kind of looked like when we were talking with Coach Davis about this, things broke down a little bit on that play where Derek ended up hitting the three. Some of the screens just kind of weren't working. What was it from your vantage point?
Me personally, I was on the wing and my guy was denying me, so I was just he gonna put it up and I'm just gonna be able to get off his rebound. I just crash hard, but when he made it, I was it's crazy. And then he came back and hit the layup again, so I was just happy for him. Honestly, he played great.
How important were those offensive rebounds? I know you had 6. You guys out-rebounded them offensively 20-8. How important were those in the outcome of this game?
That's the details, honestly. That's what we focus on in practice, and that's what I have to improve on. So I was just focused on the details.
In college games for you, it's 5 double-doubles. Just how well have you adapted to this, and what makes it so easy for you to go out there and get rebounds and impact winning?
I just play hard, honestly. That's all I really think about and all I really do. I just play as hard as I can.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble or anything, but obviously you've been in Lexington before. You had the recruitment at Kentucky. Was there any kind of extra emotion or personal feelings towards this one for you?
No, I just play my game. I kind of understood it's going to be a tough game and a tough challenge, especially playing against that crowd, so it was just fun.
They had 28 points in the paint in the first half. What did you guys do in the second half to was that a conversation at halftime to make sure they stay out of the paint? What did you guys do in the second half to maintain that?
They just kept trying to do the Gortat screen, and it was hard for us to get through it, so we just had to fight through it and stay connected when they screened so we could make sure the paint was coming off.
And how important was it going in to limit their three-point abilities? They were 1 for 13. They're known as a three-point shooting team. What did you guys do specifically to limit those?
I just apply ball pressure and stick to our principles.
Hubert mentioned that I think transition was a key for Kentucky to get those 3-point shots off. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys, transition defense and limiting those kind of leak out, fast break threes that Kentucky seems to get sometimes?
It was a big emphasis, and if you take good shots, you don't really have to worry about transition because they'll be close to the rim, so it was good.
It seemed like at certain points you guys had some trouble in the half-court offense. Did you feel that way, and what did you think, went wrong in some of those sets?
Just communication, just playing in a rough arena. It's really loud. I feel like we communicated better. Kind of echoed throughout the bench. It would have been easier, but I don't feel like it's not knowing plays. It was more just us knowing what we were doing and being on the same page.
Where does that rank in atmospheres for you?
Probably top 5. It was nice. It was fun.
The 6 assists you had tonight as well. Just how do you feel like your playmaking has developed through the early stages of your college career?
That's just something I've had to kind of focus on because I've been getting a lot of attention, so my teammates are going to be open. They're going to load towards me. They're going to try to apply ball pressure and try to get me off my spot. So I just play the game how it is and take what comes to me.
You talked about three-point shooter from UK. What were you guys doing to slow them down?
We just played physical. We talked a lot on the switches on the ring, so we could nullify open looks because they're not really shooting shots that are step back threes. They're shooting open good shots.
With a game like this, what does that say about this team? Where this team is at?
It just says that we're clutch. We're ready to go. Honestly, we just played hard. We stuck through it throughout the good parts of the game and the tough parts.
Did Hubert emphasize your chance offense at halftime? It seemed like you were getting the rebounds in the first half, but the second chances were involved.
We just But that's always the emphasis for us. We want to be one of the best offensive rebounding team in the country. So, I just focused on it and really pushed towards doing it.
What does that say about you guys able to make the shots that you needed down the stretch? Crunch time.
I just think it shows that we're ready. We're ready for the bright lights. I don't know if it's a tougher stage than this one, honestly. So it just shows that we're ready.
Caleb, I'm sure you've seen a lot of those vintage Carolina offensive rebounding games. That was one of them. What did it take for y'all to get to that point with this group?
We just wanted to win really badly. In practice, it's kind of funny. Like we'll not off the rebound, we'll go to 33 and we'll be mad. But we just kind of applied that same kind of frustration and eagerness to offensive rebound to the game that we do in practice.
Can kind of get lost with the plays Derek made, but felt like Jaren's offensive rebound was equally as big there. What did you see on that play, and what does it say about him to get y'all that extra possession?
Yeah, it was great. I saw the board go up. I remember the play. I tried to tip it out because I saw Jaren crash, and Jaren got the board. It was great. It was great, honestly. And it was, like you said, it's a turning point in games. Like those are winning plays.
Hubert mentioned that y'all were kind of like OKC over there with Derek in the Shea role and the celebration there. What was it like to see him embrace that moment and not be afraid to take those shots?
I was just excited for him, honestly. Like, it's a big moment. We're on ESPN playing Kentucky. Like, it don't get no bigger. So just to see him succeed and play well was, like, great. And I was just so happy that he was aggressive enough to take the shots that he took down the stretch.
What's it like for you playing next to Henry, but his offensive ability? That and one, I remember in the second half where he went up with it, the hook shot went in. I mean, I felt like that was a big boost of momentum for you guys. What is it just like to have his offensive production?
It's great, honestly. Playing in the post, you got to have somebody on the other side that can be a threat and that can actually do stuff too. So Henry playing as hard as he can and doing all the stuff he can is definitely game changer.
Appreciate it, Caleb. Thanks, man.